customer care relationship. My customers are my friends and they are like family to me. Because even if I have a customer who I have not seen for some time, eventually when we meet up somewhere and I get him or get her back, it's still family. I I'm very my customers are always very pleased with me and I'm very pleased with them. We have a very good relationship. Yes, definitely. That one I can in all the businesses, definitely.
For a woman who takes pride in hard work, success always comes in handy, and she is indeed very proud of it.
The first award I got, I remember, was in the US. I think it was in 1996 when I went to the first trade fair attended in Detroit. The African outfits I took there were so elegant, they were so well designed, which was I think that was the first year I designed for myself with the help of my mom. That time my mom was alive. So when I went to Detroit to that Wall Expo with the Gambia Chamber of Commerce, then Keba Jai was the managing director of the Gambia Chamber of Commerce then, and they assisted us to go to that program. And that was the time I got that was the first award I got. Eventually, I got some awards when I went to other trade fairs in Dakar, in the sub-region. Then the biggest award I had was the one from the National Order of the Republic, which the president gave me, which you can see over there. And then the other one was from the Army. Yes, the honors I got, another award I got from the Army. Those were the awards I had. Apart from that, my husband has 10 dairas in Senegal, which I work with as well. Plus the dairas he has in Gambia. He has about 7 to 8 dairas in Gambia. I work with them. So we have Ahil Bail Halifati Tijaniya Federation of Dairas, which my husband is the moral and spiritual responsible. So I work with them, and the ones in Senegal awarded me last year for the program I do, the Gamo I do here in Gambia, the way I take care of them, the way I am able to accommodate the guests that come in, and going to Senegal to the way I deal with my mates, with my mate and my husband's family and the Dairas. So they awarded me last year. Apart from that, I'm just praying that I have more and more awards from Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for just trying in my life.
The younger generation needs to focus on their education. As said by Adulet, she believes knowledge is power.
If you think education is expensive, just try ignorance. Ignorance is more expensive. So I think the younger generation should focus on their education, listen to their parents. Listen to your parents, because the parents will never go wrong. Your teachers, the elders outside. Because I remembered when we were younger, when even my mother's friend would come and report me that I'm doing something or I'm playing in the street, or or even your neighbor can beat you up if he or she sees you doing something bad. Nowadays that doesn't happen. It's like it's just you can't imagine what is happening with the younger generation now. So what I'm advising them is to be focused on their education. The ones that are not very good at school, if they want to learn skills, like you can see, I have girls that I'm training, both boys and girls that I'm training at the tailoring shop. You can see the young girls that are doing peddlers, that are doing the beats outside. Even some of them come here on training, on attachment at the travel agency. You can always go to a training center if they send you here for attachment, or you want to set up a business. You can always do that, but you have to learn to invest wisely. You don't have to have all the money in the world. You don't have to have a lot of money to start up a business. You can have as small as $1,000. Do your petty trading, whatever you want to do with the $1,000. Invest it wisely. Focus on try to differentiate between taking the profit, the capital and the profit, which is why some business don't grow. You have to be able to keep the capital, keep the profit and work with the capital, Try to get other means of spending for your own personal, needs. Like you can have another business where you can use for personal needs. at least the main business that you want to focus on, try to keep onto the money and be able to be honest. In business, you have to be honest. You have to be honest with yourself, with the business, with your customers. Apart from that, you have to be very hardworking. You cannot want to operate a business or operate whatever, or even work for the public or private sector, or work for somebody and think that you can cheat that person by not going to work on time, by loitering around the office, by taking excuses of work, all that is not very good for, Even Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taught us that anything you do and you are honest with it, and have a good attitude, like the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has had, you will always be successful. So we should all try. It is not going to be easy. Trying to be successful is not easy, but it's just to try as much, So follow your elders' advice and be honest and be very hardworking. I think that is basically what I can advise them to do.
For a woman who has come a long way, her story is an inspiration to many young people seeking to achieve success. Success that did not come easy, but through a relentless desire to succeed where many would hesitate to tread. Adulet stands out amongst the few Gambian women who have defied the...
Waa chéri.
Oui chéri.
Dama bëggoon nga baxalal ma lii xollil ma ko defal ma ko purée.
Chéri yaa xewi foo gisatee baxal xolli purée nga bëgg toogal xaar ma maa ngi ñëw.
Waaw d'accord. Kii de pomme de terre la. Lii purée la.
Bakale na moom.
Ah mi ngi nii yegsi na.
Purée de maman, purée de maman.
Mais chéri yow kii noo ko defaree.
Purée de maman ak purée de maman defar naa si gratin croquette de pomme de terre defarale si sa purée nature. dangay sotti sa meew bu tàng ci benn bool xotti sa sachet purée de maman di ko xooyal ba mu jàpp pare na.
ak purée de maman dafay neex a neex.
Purée de maman am na sachet bu 110 grammes ak sachet bu 30 grammes. Purée de maman am na ci bépp boutique.